I think in a lot of the work that I do, I see this all the time, and what I see is people doing change wrong. And I think I can be guilty of this myself, and probably you as well, but we're trying to change, but I often think we're trying to change in all the wrong ways. We're trying to grow and develop ourselves, but we're kind of getting it back to front. And I want to explain this a little bit. When I was a kid, there was a toy out called a Stretch Armstrong. And basically, Stretch Armstrong was this little sort of boy doll, I suppose, muscular guy with swimming trunks on. You could stretch him as far and as wide as you wanted to. But whenever you let go of him, of his arm or his leg, he would just spring back to his original shape. So you could stretch him on the outside as much as you wanted, but as soon as you let go, he'd go back to who he was in the very beginning. And I think this is a bit like you and me, because I think where we're getting this wrong is we're trying to change on the outside. We're trying to put things in place that kind of stretch us for a while. But actually, when that thing's gone, when that scaffolding that's been holding us in that shape is released, we just go back to our old ways of doing things. Because we're all brilliant at short-term change, brilliant at it. We can all go on diets, we can all make New Year's resolutions, we can all do these things that give the appearance that we've actually changed. But have we changed long-term? Have we really, really changed? Or are we just being stretched in a certain direction for a while? And when that thing's released, we just go back to our old ways of doing things. This is where I think we're doing change wrong. Because I actually think real change, long-lasting change, positive change starts from the inside out. It starts actually with the way we think, the way we feel, the way we see the world, the way we interpret it. It starts with our attitudes and our beliefs. That's where change really, really happens. Because when we change those things, the outside world looks after itself. We can go on all the diets we want to go on, but if we haven't changed the way we think and feel about ourselves and our bodies, it will only ever be a short-term solution. We can make all the New Year's resolutions and all the promises to change we want, but if we haven't really changed the way we see that, think about it, believe about it, at some point we're going to spring back to the way we used to be. What's really, really important, if you really want to change and you really want to develop, is that you start to do this from the inside out. Start to understand the way you think and feel and see and believe about yourself and the world around you. And when you start to do that, change on the outside just looks after itself.